Okay, unprecedented crisis. Here we go. We're on the final stretch. I think there's only one more floor and then it's the ending. Alright, here it is. This part is mostly the same no matter what your party is. There'll be some slightly different details, especially if you're... the only major difference comes if you're a Dark Knight or a Paladin. He just zaps you. Okay, I'm just hiding from the Big Bang. Alright, Leviathan? You got... There's Big Bang. Alright, you might need to heal people. See the result of this. Oh! Never mind. Okay, trying to get you back. Good. Ah, whoever that was targeted on, dodge it. That's good. Not gonna live through this. So flare, I guess, in that case, since it comes out immediately. Don't think I'll have a chance to hide from this one, so I'll just set up regen. Oh yeah, I got him to counter. Funny. Although now Cecil's gonna bite the dust to that. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Actually, you know what? I'll accept almost any result from Ashura at this point. Oh no. That's the one that's no good. In this fight. I mean, normally it's like the image song where it's blink on everyone. Which still is, but like, that's useless in this fight because he doesn't physically attack. So Cecil, I think you'll give it cure yourself here. And plus, even if it did have an effect, like, Black Hole will just wipe it out. Yeah, control himself. Okay, we need speed. Am I gonna raise him right into Big Bang? I really hope not. Wow. That was not okay. I see. Well then. How is this? Oh yeah, if you did somehow manage to keep the time egg up to this point, it'll get erased from your inventory. Can't time eggs aromas. That would be a little too cheap. But with that said, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Cecil? Oh boy. Throw elixirs around here now. We need to live through this Big Bang. Okay. Rydia seems like she can survive Big Bang. You know what, I might try it with just like these three. Raise the others if I can get a chance, but otherwise I think I'm gonna just focus on people who I know can live through it. Edward can still regen us from beyond the grave. And, a well-timed Phoenix down might be able to get a flare from Tele-in now and then. If you can get him to counter before he Big Bangs, it makes the Big Bang weaker. Although, that only works up to a certain point in his pattern. I think we might be past that point now. Oh, Tele lived this time. That's good. That's good. Wonder how good is your Cure 4 at this point? Oh, I probably should have put the Seraphim mace back on. It was fine. Alright, wait. Oh boy. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Well, he did some damage. That was pretty good. Let's see. We go the potion route. Ouch. Chakra's not gonna do it from that point. Is it too greedy to try to get Edward back on the go? Yep. Nope, not gonna have time. I'm going to... yeah. And you fight. Oh, Yang hanging on by the fingernails. Yeah, I think it might just have to be these three. Tella just needs like a bit more magic defense in order to reliably survive the Big Bang. It's really just a matter of equipment setup. Had I given him some different things, he might have been able to survive a bit better. And Edward, to be honest, is not really that useful in this fight, in particular. He can hide from the Big Bang, which is something, but even with his speed, I don't think he's really fast enough to make up for that, you know, and be able to do stuff. At least in much in the way of useful stuff. So, yeah, but he just, I mean, as you can see, he totally wrecked all the, like, normal encounters on the way up to here. And Tella, again, you know, like I said, is mostly a case of not enough magic defense. If he could survive the Big Bang, I think he'd be a huge asset here. Anyway, that's it. That's kind of similar to what he originally said. But it also makes reference to the monsters increasing and stuff, which is something they mentioned in the beginning of the game, like in the prologue, and they never really addressed in the original game. They brought it up, but they never really resolved it. So I was like, yeah, that's a thing, you know, I can tie in, make it so that like Zeromus is sort of a manifestation of evil. So the more evil exists in the world, the more power he gains until he can take form and stuff. And yeah, so the the animals start becoming vicious and stuff as a result of him. They all have a little bit to say, whoever you brought along. So you might notice this part is a little bit different. There's only one moon. In the original game there was 2 moons, but only one was relevant for anything. And they would always call it, the moon and stuff. So I was like, well, you know what? The other moon doesn't serve any purpose. I'm just gonna have there be one moon, and it's that moon. This is all different too. The text, I mean. Sort of a Star Wars motif there, the dark side and the light side, and the going down the dark path and stuff. This animation sequence here is a bit laggy. I think it might have had something to do with taking the other moon out. Like I seem to recall in the original, when this sort of piece of music starts up, it's right as this is fading out, whereas in mine it seems like it's you can wait for the Earth to come back around again. I don't know. It's been a while since I played the original, so maybe it's just my imagination. Oh yeah, there's the twins turned to stone. The elders know what to do. And Cecil's like, wait, I know someone who might be able to help. King Santos! He's like, I have just a thing, so he goes and he gets something. I didn't put any text in this ending sequence just because, like, in the original they had text, but like it had to auto advance in order for the music to line up, because it's not like a loop. It's like a fixed duration piece of music. So if you have the text box just waiting for the user to press a button, you might run out of music and you have silence at the end. And, I didn't want to do that. I was like, it's more elegant to just have silent sequences here. You can get a lot across with just movement and stuff. Kain there training with Bahamut. Oh yeah, this is cool. They fix up all the damage that was done on the Earth. So there's Tella and Edward. They still miss Anna, but they're like, all right, we're gonna fix this place up. Anna's soul ascends. And it's all fixed up. There's the mountain range that collapsed when Rydia summoned Titan. Yang is there training against training against Titan. He caused another earthquake. But this time it it takes the mountains away and forms a valley again. Certain details of these ending sequences are different too, depending on what you did. Like if the twins didn't get turned to stone, obviously you wouldn't have had that sequence with them being turned back. Edge and his skirt chasing. There's a lot less of that in the regular plot of this game. That sort of relies on you having played the original and knowing what Edge is like. Rosa fretting over the wedding. That's supposed to be her mom. I think it's not really clear, but you can sort of tell from the context, I guess. There's Sid and his engineers. And there's Bagan. They basically rebuilt the new, better Red Wings, or just, not necessarily Red Wings, but the airship fleet for Baron in general. There's the wedding. We get Rydia is the only bridesmaid. This game is kind of lacking in women, but what can you do? Cecil and what do you call? Bagan is the best man. If you kept Kane, like if he didn't go and train with Bahamut, then he'll be the best man, and Bagan will just be a groomsman. Callum trying to come on to Rydia. Bagan doesn't have a waving or a nodding animation, so he just does a little spin. And of course, here comes the bride. Oh yeah, I like this part. They go and put all the crystals back. Holy Crystal. Rosa puts back. Radiant's Shadow Crystal. The twins with the Ice Crystal. Sid with the Bolt Crystal. Tella with the Earth Crystal. And Troya. So they nursed him back to health and stuff, I guess. Yang, of course, with the Air Crystal. Now you notice not everybody becomes a king in the end. There's really no need for Yang to become king. Edward, I think, was already the ruler of his place. Oh yeah, Edward has Fire Crystal, of course. Oh yeah, and I put this room there in Damkin. Like where it looked like there was a staircase leading up to a crystal room. And of course Cecil brings back the Water Crystal to Mysidia. Just a complete reversal of the very beginning where he just steals it. And then we have the blue text. Or sorry, the white text on the blue background. And then we have our tie-in with Final Fantasy 1 and or 5, depending on how you want to interpret it. And that's it. It's just the credits from here, and those are the same. So that's it. That's Unprecedented Crisis. Alright, you guys don't need to watch credits.